What's up, everybody? Yo, like in one of these Kevin Samuelson groups. I'm in like two of them groups. Kevin Samuel Reloaded something, and it seems like it's always men bickering about the shit women do. Well, like I told guys, a lot of you guys been brainwashed by your mother. Especially, you got to realize that the housing project is for single mothers. That I know it wasn't intended to be that way, but that's social engineering, and that's how the system works. Because a lot of things start one way and they end up another way. Like I heard the housing projects was for for men coming home from the military, but then it's now single mothers. Well, things start one way and they end up another way. That's how the system works. That's how social engineering works. And the housing project is for single mothers. And I've been saying this shit for years. The shit that y'all complain about on Kevin Samuelson page, I've been saying for years. Like I say in all my videos, the civil rights movement started with the black man and the black woman standing together. But then the women's lib movement was thrown into the pot, and civil rights turned into women against men. And now that's what the Kevin Samuelson page is all about. Men and women arguing. Like I keep telling guys, you gotta look for a girl, you gotta look for the bad. Don't look for the good. Look for the shit that you don't like about a woman. And then ask yourself, can you tolerate it? Because whatever it is you don't like about her, you can't change it. And there's no perfect woman out here in the world. There's no perfect man. Nature don't create shit perfect. You ever seen a perfectly straight tree? All these telephone poles out here are perfectly straight. That's because man made them that way. But the trees are crooked. That's because nature made them that way. You're not going to find nobody perfect. You got to find all women got flaws. All men got flaws. Our flaws make us who we are. I got a crooked tooth. Shit ain't shit perfect. But back to what I was saying is, you guys be dogging these women. But, like I say, guys be so quick to call a girl a hoe, but a lot of these guys don't even know their own father. You go to the housing parties right now, it's like a mother with 2 and 3 kids by 2 and 3 different men. It's just the system we live in. That's the way we got fucked up. That's the way black people, that's the way we got messed up in this system. So you got to look for what you don't like and ask yourself, can you tolerate it? Because whatever it is you don't like about it, you can't change it. And you, like these guys talking about they want to marry a virgin. If you're 35 years old, you ain't gonna find 35-year-old virgin. So what these guys are doing now is they becoming they joining these religious organizations hoping to find them a virgin. What the fuck does a 35-year-old man want a 16-year-old girlfriend for? You can't live like no biblical times. That's the thing about people in the religion. They want to live like they did back in the biblical days. They want to be 35 years. I don't even know. They want to be 35 years old with a 16-year-old girlfriend. Get the fuck out of here. You need to cut that shit out. Talking about you want to marry your virgin. You ain't a virgin. Why you want to marry a virgin? You're a 35, 40-year-old man and you want to marry a virgin. Man, wake up. You guys are crazy, and that's the shit I be talking about. That's the main reason a lot of people be joining these religious organizations. It's for sex. It's so they can have 4 and 5 wives, and they 16 years old with a bunch of children locked up in the damn house all day. What that's what they be wanting. That's their goal. To be 40 years old with a 20-year-old wife with a bunch of babies on a farm. That's what they be wanting. That's what I be telling y'all. If you want to live like biblical days, or if you want to adhere to the Bible, y'all want to go backwards. Y'all don't want to go into the future. And if you don't want to go in the future, get off the internet. Why y'all on the internet? That's another thing about religious people. Get off the internet, man. God didn't have a tablet. I mean, Jesus didn't have a tablet. Jesus didn't have a watch. He used the sundial. These guys ain't gonna let me come in. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And this guy parks on the damn road. These guys are crazy. Back to what I was saying. You know, guys get mad. Like I said, you so quick to call a girl a hoe, but most of these guys don't even know their father. They got stepfathers. They got uncles. And you guys, man, that's what that Kevin Samuels do. They mad. They need to be mad at their mother. Mad at their mother and father. That's what they should be mad at. Because most of these guys don't have fathers to teach them how to find a good woman anyway. And they want a perfect woman, but your mother wasn't perfect. Nature don't create shit perfect. Well, they don't create perfectly straight. Shit just ain't perfect. You're going to have to find somebody with flaws. Like, you got to find somebody in your lane and stick with that person in your lane. It's real simple, man. It's real simple. That's all it is. I keep saying, you want a virgin, but you ain't a virgin. That's like me being an alcoholic, and I want a girl that's not an alcoholic. I'm gonna want an alcoholic just like me. Wake up, man. That's what you want to. You 40, 35 years old and want a virgin. And that's the thing. What do you want? Just a sex partner? Or do you want a wife? And like I be telling guys, most marriages don't last because the husband can't keep up with the wife's sex drive. She has the strongest. Our sex drive and our sexual urges come at different times in our life. That's another thing. Men meet their sexual peak earlier than women do. So that's another thing. So, and that's the way nature made it. So we don't imagine if a man's sexual peak reached at the same time as a woman's sexual peak. We'll be making babies. We'll be like rabbits. So you got to have our sexual peaks a little different, so we don't overpopulate, and eat ourselves out of house and home. But like I said, most guys want to go back to the Bible. And that's another thing about the Bible, real quick. The Bible is constantly re-edited and updated to suit the modern time. It's constantly updated. It's a book. You want to live your life by a book that a man wrote that was not perfect, and that's why it's always changing. It's constantly changing and being updated. And that's what you guys don't get. And you want to live like biblical times, then you got to take off your sneakers, put on you some flip-flops, a jalabia, and go live in the desert somewhere. And if you can't leave the country, go live in Arizona or California in the desert. That's what y'all need to do. If y'all want to live like biblical times. And like I said, get off the computer. Get off the computer, get off your tablet, get off your laptop. Get off your cell phone. That's another thing about you guys. Like I said, you're not gonna find no perfect female. You're not gonna find no perfect male. You gotta find your lane. Like I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to find my lane.